Hello everybody, I've got a fun little project for you today. This is very beginner friendly, really simple, really elegant earrings. I'll take you in for a quick close-up. All you're going to need is a couple of pairs of pliers, some cutters, maybe some straighteners, some copper wire, silver wire, whatever kind of wire you want, some earring hooks and some jump rings. I made my own jump rings, but you can certainly buy jump rings. Okay, for the bars, which I've attached my beads to, I've used 24 gauge wire, sterling silver, and for my jump rings that I made them in different sizes and with different thicknesses of wire, which you'll probably have to do the same. It all depends on the stones. Some of these are quite thick. This one's thicker than this one, so that's the other thing as well. When you're dealing with nature, it's not always 100% perfect, which is a real struggle for me because I'm a perfectionist, but some of them are slightly uneven, so it would depend on the thickness of your stones as to how thickness you can get through your drilled hole as well. Some of the holes are different sizes obviously, so that I'll have to leave to you. Earring hooks of your choice, beads of your choice, and your silver wire is all you need. I've done, I think, 7mm. Yeah, 7mm. And I did the same length for all of these earrings that I made. So choose the bead. What I'm going to do first is choose the beads. So I'm going to have the same as the other earring, 2 of these. These ones are actually preciosa crystals. Some of them I use Swarovski, but some of them I use preciosa. All the seed beads are Mayuki. So I just want to really estimate where I'm going to make my bend. So I want it to be sort of in the middle. So I put my beads on and just guesstimate the middle, and then I'll get my fine nose pliers, grab it there, tip the beads back off, and then bend the wire over like so. And take my round nose pliers. I've actually made a mark on mine so I can get it in the same place every time, so my little loops will be the right size. So I'm going to put that over onto my wire and then bend it over, turn my pliers and bend again like so. And now looks like that. I actually want to leave that on the pliers. Let's just see whereabouts on that mark we are. On the mark. Just past the mark really. Well, that's fine. Right, then what I'm going to do is hold it in place like that. I'm going to take the shorter wire and wrap it around that longer wire. It's really quite soft, so it's not hard. As many times as you like. I'm doing 3 because I think that looks nice and delicate. I don't want too many wraps. I've done 3. And I'm going to take that piece of wire and snip it with my little cutters. Try and get in close as I can, just beyond that curve, just on the curve. And then I'm going to Carry that curve on round, flatten that down, it won't be sharp. Just keep going till you get it flat. Still feeling it, so I have to keep squidging it till you can't feel it. There we go, got it. Right, so then what I'm going to do is put the beads back on. So I'm going to seed bead, and these are 3mm crystals, and then one 4mm crystal. Two of my 3mm. Somewhere should be my other seed bead. There it is, and another seed bead. Just double check, make sure that is what I put on the other one. Yeah. I'll flatten that out in a minute. And then we can do the same with the other side. So I want to make sure I'm bending in the right direction. So I want my loop to be facing this way. So I'm going to take my pliers, give it a bend. And then same again. My pliers, my round nose pliers, and round and kind of cross it over. So. And then wrap it around that other wire. Make sure it's nice and straight. Sorry, metal frame there. I want to flip it around a little bit. I'll get my pliers. It's just always much easier with the pliers because you can put the pressure on it, and these things, you know, hold it nice and tight. One, two, and it's really not hard. I mean, I've got horrible arthritis and a lot of pain in my hands, and I can do it, so I might not be able to work with the thicker wires. I think it would be too difficult if it's really thick, you know, like, I don't know, 12 gauge, 14 gauge, that might be a struggle for me. But with the lighter wires, I think they're quite soft. Right, so then same again, nip this off. Oh, that hit me in the chest. I don't want to break another bead. I broke one last time and it was really annoying, especially after you've wired it all together, because then you've wasted your wire as well. You can't really straighten all that out and reuse it, can you? So just be really careful. Alright, I will check that under my magnifying lamp before I class it as finished. I always check them. My eyes aren't the greatest, so I've got a magnifying lamp. So it's got bright lights on it as well, so I can get that under there and check to make sure. I can't feel them. Can't feel any sharp edges, so that should be fine. And then I'm going to take my earring hook. Actually, we did that bit last. Let's do this first. Where's the... Oh, I think it's got mixed in with the others. That's annoying. I don't know which one it was now. I think it's the biggest ones, because... Yeah. These are quite thick. When you see them sideways, they're actually quite thick. So hopefully that will go through. Yeah. And then just pop your jump ring in, and you can solder these afterwards, depending on your stone whether you're allowed to get it hot or not. So I'd have to, there you go, hear it click, pops into place, and just tuck that inside. It's not like there's going to be a lot of pressure on them, it's not a bracelet or a... Oh damn, I forgot to put the thingy on. Oh, silly me. This is quite soft as well, this wire, this gauge wire. Should have maybe used the thicker one for these. Just make sure they're popped into place. Yeah, like I say, you can solder those or use some sort of adhesive there to just close up that hole if you need to. Well, that's that bit done. And then we've just got to add our hook, and that's all there is to it. To make a simple pair of earrings, you can even make your own hooks. I've bought mine, so they're not handmade. What we want is that at the front, that way around. Make sure you get it the right way around before you close it up. And then we have to give it a little tweak at the end. Make sure everything hangs straight. Just bend that back around, put it over. Make sure that's nice and tight. There we go. Excuse me, and then I'll hang it up. And see, yeah, that needs, so this needs straightening. Just do everything slowly and very gently, because you don't want to accidentally get hold of the wrong bit. It needs to slightly straighten up. And this one slightly. Just make sure they're nice and flat like that. And then move the bead around and do the bottom. Just keeps them nice and flat. Make sure that is facing the right way nicely, so everything hangs straight. There we go. Yeah. And that is all there is to it. So a little bit of wire. I used 24 gauge. A little bit of wire and a few beads, and a nice little stone with a hole in, and you can make yourself some beautiful earrings in really not very long at all. So I made these this afternoon. There you go. So if you've never done it before, yeah, 24 gauge sterling silver wire, a few pairs of pliers, and some cutters, some straighteners in case you need to straighten out your wires, and if you do, it kind of stiffens it up a little bit as well. Some jump rings and some earring hooks, and that's all you need. You can make all of these. So I'll just give you a little look at the others. There you go. Yeah, I'll take it off the stand and give you a little close up on them. So yeah, they look really pretty, don't they? With all the beads. So simple, but they are really effective. I think they look absolutely lovely. Make lovely gifts. You can sell them at the craft fairs, and like I say, with that, these jump rings, you can solder that, the little gaps. if necessary. I don't know if it will be necessary though with these big stones, but we'll see. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Stay inspired, stay creative, and hopefully I've inspired you to go away and make something nice for yourself. Take care everyone, have a great day. See you all soon.